Hello, viewers. It's Cynthia Michael from Scooby Reviews, bringing you my 600. This is my 695 podcast. This is my 695 podcast. Like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand me. Also, I try to do my best not to break your heart during this art podcast recording as well, not to cause any art feedback as well. Also, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will change to adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will change to adult language if you're under 18. Now, if you're over 18, then you get to watch this audio podcast recording. Now, with this and everything else out of the way, let's get into the topic. Recently, Jellystone had came back for so basically, Jellystone had at least its second part to their third season. So basically, using Jellystone, the Jellystone cartoon about the bear cartoon characters, had at least its second part to their third season. And basically, and we finally got the Riddick crisis into the crossover event between the Cartoon Network stars and the Hanna-Barbera characters called Crisis on Infinite Mirths. So basically, it was not bad. It was not bad. I felt I feel like there was no hype for this. There was no promotion for well, don't worry. Once the second part of Jellystone season, I mean, once the second part of Jellystone season 3 comes out, we will have that big crossover. There was no promotion for this crossover at all, and plus the story was kind of didn't pretty much make any sense to really evolve most of the characters that was featured in this crossover as well. Set for Dexter, set to the characters from Dexter's Laboratory, Billy Mandy, and the Powerpuff Girls. I just felt this could have been a simple, this could have been a just focus on the characters from Dexter's Laboratory, the Powerpuff Girls, and Billy Mandy, crossing over into Jellystone with interacting with the Jellystone. But I will give them, I will. I will give them credit to her for the love of the storyline between Mojo and Mindy Bear. That was alright. But otherwise, I just felt like this came out as a regular episode of Jellystone. It's just I feel like this is gonna be a big, massive crossover. We get to see mad people coming to reprise their voice overalls, but only we didn't really get that. Besides the characters from Dexter's Laboratory, Billy and Mandy, and the Powerpuff Girls. So basically, we didn't really get to see only a few other characters from the classic Cartoon Network came back to reprise as well, like Frankie from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Johnny Bravo, the voice actor who played Johnny Bravo, made appearance, etc. etc. So basically, I just felt like this could have been better. It's if this were a multi-parter, and this was supposed to be a multi-power, ended the season in it season 3 on a multi-parter episode. This should at least like 4 episodes to end in season 3 part 2 on. So basically, I just felt like it was good to hear the Powerpuff Girls again, the original voice actor to the Powerpuff Girls. Big up to the person who played Dexter, who voiced Dexter in this episode. It was good to hear Billy. It was good to hear the voice actor for Billy and Manny again, along with Grin and whatnot. I just felt like this could have been better. I if it would have had a solid, it would have had a solid story part to it, to really justify bringing back all these, it was good to see it was good to see some of these classic Cartoon Network characters again in its crossover, but it didn't. The story didn't really, gave us a reason to, to involve these. The part of the story didn't really give us a reason to involve most of these characters in this crossover. So basically, my point is this. My point is this. This was okay. This was okay. So basically, but it left the door open to maybe future crossovers with other Cartoon Network characters crossing over into Jellystone. So basically, the one good thing about this, the one good thing about the crossover, it left the door for maybe we can, maybe Billy and Mandy can come back to Jellystone one day. The Powerpuff Girls can come back to Jellystone. So basically, the door is open for for Cartoon Network characters to come to Jellystone, go back to Jellystone one day. So basically, focus on each individual Cartoon Network characters. Like have we can have Jack come back, and we can have Samurai Jack come back, and and we can have Samurai Jack come back, and Cheddar Tom come through to a fight. We can have Dexter come back, etc., etc. That's the one good thing about this. But I just felt like the story for this crossover could have been better. I felt like this should have been more. This could have been a multi-parter. It should have had a longer one time. To really get to analyze the characters a bit more in this crossover, etc., etc. But it is what it is. So anyway, what do you guys think about Cartoon Network's on a Jellystone Crisis on Infinite Mirths? Good, bad, or just okay? Please let me know with the comments below. Anyway, signing off. Let's go you. One.